Welcome back. You're watching Witness. I'm afraid that Mr. Samsam Bukhari has not been able to join us yet. We're told that he is on his way. We will ask him to join the program as soon as he arrives. But before the break, Marvi Memon wanted to say something. Ms. Memon, you were making a point about what we were discussing.
What is really at the helm of all of this is the fact that they've not been able to get out of the VIP culture. The budget is full of VIP habits. Now, when you're talking about, for example, when you're saying it's an IMF budget, when you're saying that, yes, the country is going through a really bad economic situation, then the poor people of Pakistan should not be paying for it. Then the rich and the elite need to cut out on their expenditure. And then the government needs to cut out on their expenditure. 31 million rupees for expenditure of presidency's cars versus 25 million rupees last year. Why the increase? Cut the cars down. You know, why is there money being spent on the gardens? It's a symbolic gesture, yes. But if you symbolically cut your VIP expenditure, you cut out your palaces, then the poor people who are being made to pay for this budget, meaning through lack of subsidies, meaning through increase in inflation,
increase in GST.
Meaning increase in GST, increase in VAT, etc. Then what kind of a message are you giving them? There's a 55 million rupee swimming pool being built in Nawab Shah. Why not 10 swimming pools of the same for the same amount of money built all over Sindh?
So
this is development's politicization of development. I have been saying this for the last 3 days. It seems to be happening all over the place. And you are seeing a lot of development projects in high profile areas of high profile people. And of course, they're inflated.
But that's inevitable though, isn't it?
Why is that the case in Pakistan? The development should go where it needs to go, where it deserves to go.
Doesn't every MNA get the same kind of funding to do development work in their sectors?
Some could get more based on their relationship with government. Some get less. So it's not a question of the MNA, it's a question of the rulers. Why are the houses being built, for example, for the Chairman Senate or the Speaker National Assembly? I'm sure that they are just fine in the houses that they are. They don't need the extra houses.
Building houses where?
In Islamabad.
In Islamabad.
Or for example,
you're aware of this as well.
Yes,
it's
in the public sector development program.
Last point, which something that in fact Khurram has raised and something that I will be supporting with him. Now this is cross-party. You can see he's from N, I'm from Pakistan Muslim League, but I will be supporting this. Why is it that the pension of the Senate chairman and the pension of the Speaker National Assembly has been increased from 6 lakh to 1 million? In a year where you're going through a crunch. It's symbolically bad optics.
Okay, in a same year when the allocation for health has been cut by 27% and the hepatitis control program budget from 60 crore to 8 lakh. Now, of course, Mr. Dastagir, a lot of these health education will go to the provinces, right? So, isn't that what you wanted in the 18th Amendment? That provinces should have control over these, and development is also going to go towards the provinces.
This is what we wanted and this is what we have voted for.
It's not happening.
And this is what you got.
No, it's not happening.
What the principal issue is, when the people of Pakistan are being asked to pay more for gas, it's a decision announced in the budget. Is the government doing everything in its power to, number one, stop theft of gas across the country, stop corruption in SNGPL and SSGPL, and the major issue is, has the government made a serious and revolutionary effort in cutting its non-development expenditure? It has not. The optics are wonderful. 10% cut in salaries of the cabinet. But the fact is that since all government employees are getting a 50% raise, the cabinet will just, the poor cabinet, 100-member do-nothing cabinet is just getting a 40% raise.
No, they do.
They don't get a raise at all. They don't get a raise at all. Do you get a raise? Because we're joined now by Mr. Samsam Ali Bukhari.
I've just the 50% raise, all government employees are getting a 50% raise. The cabinet is going to let go of 10% of it.
I've just joined.
I would like to welcome you, Mr. Bukhari, to the program. You walked into the middle of a very heated debate, and just to quickly
heated debate with whom? There was nobody here to respond.
I was defending the government, so I was taking the side of the government and playing devil's advocate.
Probably
now you're here, so I will let you take over.
No, I just heard the last thing which my friend has stated. This is totally wrong. There is no increase in the salary of the cabinet at all.
But all government employees get a raise of 50%.
Is that bad? Is it bad or good?
You tell me.
No, government employees deserve that 50%.
Okay, thank you very much.
I went on
thank you very much.
no, wait a minute. I went on a long march asking for 200. I wanted.
But can you afford?
No, hold on. The people, the government employees went on a long march, and I was with them for 200% increase. So the issue is not the government employees. The issue is the poor cabinet getting 10%.
No, I think it will be. I think the whole issue can be cleared very easily if Mr. Ramzan Bukhari will say that the cabinet will continue to have the same salary as it enjoyed this year.
Okay,
not in the next year.
Even less than that.
That's what I'm saying.
Even less than that.
I mean,
okay, Mr. Bukhari, let's move on into a more macro issue. Before you arrived, of course, we were talking about the fact that several reports have come out this past week. The latest one being from an American think tank, Washington State Department data, which says that Pakistan is the 5th most unstable country in the world. We are worse than Chad, Nigeria and various other African countries. Amnesty International has said that 4 million Pakistanis are living under fear of the Taliban. Transparency International says this government is more corrupt than previous governments. A lot of international reports coming out, and your government, if I may use the phrase Mr. Dastagir used, you prefer to shoot the messenger rather than read the message.
Well, Quatrina, the thing is that as you have stated that I have joined in here right in the middle of the debate, and there are so many things what had been discussed here which I don't know yet. But obviously,
not in great detail. We talk more about the budget. So just to bring
let me tell you, the thing is that with the 18th Amendment, everybody was with us. And even now PMLN is defending that amendment in the court of law, but it is their policy to run with the hares and hunt with the hounds. They always do that.
Okay.
That's their policy.
I will let him respond later.
No, I mean, he can respond whenever he wants. Number two, the thing is that you have to look at the Punjab affairs as well. They didn't have the money even to buy wheat. We bailed them out from the Federation. Now, after doing all the riggings, all the things in Jalalpur Pirwala, now they have come to Islamabad today as well for another token of.
Okay, Mr. Bukhari, I'm just going to. This is an argument that I've had with your colleagues as well. To blame the Federation's problems on the Punjab is, of course, easy, but the Swiss agency report on food security says Punjab is the best off province in the country in terms of food security.
Who is saying that?
The Swiss agency report state of food security in Pakistan.
Who is the Swiss agency?
This is Swiss aid agency supported by the World Food Programme.
Are we going to hear on the foreign agencies as well?
I mean,
they contradict every single day that we must not listen to the people who are sitting abroad. The thing is, no, let me tell you. The thing is that, okay, if they have any problem, the parliament is there. They can go for a debate and they can tell, and if they have anything concrete, they must bring it up. Nobody wants corruption, and you know, if they have any evidence, please bring it up.
Okay, I just want to say...
no, you don't have to respond to that.
No, I need to respond on certain things. I'm not going to respond on Noon. Noon is going to